Like there is a classic question that I generally ask whenever I'm doing sales. Is that when was your last agency and how many agencies have you changed and in what duration have you changed? Obviously, if you ask directly, the founder also knows that he will hide it. He will not give it.
When was the last time you made a cold call?
I don't do cold calls.
No, I mean, initially to start off, you would have.
Nope.
No?
No.
Actually?
No. Not
Like
at
you
all.
never made any cold
Any
call?
cold call, zero.
So there was a lot of.
Everything is inbound. I just announced on LinkedIn that hey, I'm starting something. My first client was Acco.
That's because of your
That because of
background
my
and what you've.
background, etc., but also of my distribution.
Distribution.
I'm what 50K on LinkedIn, where 90% are founders and advisors, VCs, etc., etc.
Okay.
Yeah, I have never done a cold call. I have been through that phase where I'm anti cold calls. Now I'm comfortable not doing cold call, but doing cold outreach. So I might not do a call. I might do a LinkedIn comment, which is more nerdy. Then I will DM the person and I will say, hey, let's have a cup of coffee. So I have my own ways to do crack.
What's one brand or creator or person you really want to create
Work
a
with.
brand around or work with, and which you still haven't? Do you have anybody in mind?
All the
like that?
legacies there is Coca-Cola, Starbucks, Pepsi.
Okay, that's huge.
Yeah.
You,
All
you
the
really want to
legacies.
do it with them.
Yeah. I want to do it with them. Second is I want to convince them to try the new formats, the new stuff.
Right.
TK, the freshness, like when Coke Studio came at that time, someone convinced Coke that hey, you should get into music. That was that time freshness. There has been no other fresh rounds that has happened with the legacies. I would like to attempt that.
And where do you see yourself in that path or in that journey?
Nowhere. I have not attempted anything, I would say. That is a fallback on my part. I am too much consumed in already whatever I'm doing. I didn't have the time to go on that. But this year I have taken a target. I would attempt something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's one most overrated marketing advice you've heard till
The
date?
line you said, be consistent. That means bloody nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just differentiate. The people
Okay.
confuse between high frequency with consistency.
High frequency with
Yeah.
consistency.
So you can upload one piece of content every week, kick-ass content every week. That is consistency.
Right.
Frequency is every day 4, every day 1.
Yeah. Can
So
you
this
break
is
that
where
down?
the creators confuse. Now, there are nuances to it. That so there is a word in content called appointment viewing. Appointment viewing is basically, let's say Raj Shamani. You have trained the audience that Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, whatever his cycle is, I don't know. At 8 p.m. or at 7 p.m. a podcast will come. That is called appointment viewing. You are keeping on constantly telling this is TV. TV 7 baje ye aayega. That is appointment viewing. That needs consistency. You want to keep on training the person. Ki, okay, this time this person will do. This time this person will do.
So it will be tattooed in the audience's mind.
This
saying
will be
that
tattooed in the
this
audience
person,
mind.
I like him. 17
I
he's
want to
going to
follow.
release one video. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
That is a different kind of consistency.
That's appointment viewing.
That
That's
is
different
appointment viewing.
level.
That is a different kind of
That's
consistency.
frequency, you said. No.
No, frequency. You decide your own frequency.
Okay.
I can upload one piece of
One
content
piece of that's
every
one
week.
piece of it. Okay.
Keep on doing. That is also consistent.
Okay.
I can upload 5 pieces of
That's
content
your
every
version
week.
of consistency.
Exactly. That is your
And that's
version
working
of
for you.
consistency. Correct.
Right.
And what works for you depends on what you want to do. Let's say I tomorrow decide that hey, I will do long form, high research content, and I will upload every week. That is good. I will do short form every day. That is also good. This nuance is missing. Whenever a creator or a coach tells you that hey, you should be consistent, ask them, tell me the definition. Should I upload every day? Should I upload twice? What is the length I should upload? What is the effort I should put in? Those are the follow-up questions that you should ask for you to get great clarity. Even if you're asking yourself, because you have heard from an Alex Hormozy saying this, ask these questions and you will get an answer. That is my version of.
In today's world, just because someone has money and he's pretty solid and he doesn't have any experience in branding, content creation, but he wants to start an agency of his own, can he still start, hire people, and still make money?
I'll tell you, it's tough at this point of time.
Just as a sleeping investor, he just wants to start something.
Very tough. It used to be easy. I see that it is becoming difficult and difficult. See, okay, let's first define sleeping investor is who. Either you are solving money or you're solving contacts. These two cases. At this point of time, if there is a smart person, beforehand, everyone was like, okay, I need to start an agency. Right now, people have multiple options. People can teach and do OPC, one person company. People can do two-person company. People can launch an agency. No one needs a mandate that I need to have an investment to start something.
Right.
People can start in their
No, that
hometown, do
person
remote,
doesn't have
etc.
any background in terms of branding,
Correct. Now,
advertising.
the point is this, that you still have to convince a supreme alpha who understands to work with you.
Hmm.
That is tough. Because that person will ask that, hey, are you only solving money for me? Like, for an example, if me, I have all the world access to take money from everyone. What are the questions I keep on asking? Is this person giving me just money or giving me contacts into a market that I don't have contact? If this is like VC as well. Founders, good founders have all access to all capital. Why VCs are investing money in media? Because the moat is not anymore just capital. The moat is contact. The moat is, hey, this VC has industry knowledge or not. When you see a Shark Tank people also fighting, you will see the counter like, hey, I have experience in D2C, hence you should take money from me. So it is not just the capital anymore. And hence my concept of sleeping investor has also changed. It's not pure sleeping. Yes, there are some territories where a sleeping investor might help. But again, coming back to the question, you can start an average agency. An average agency is, hey, you can make decent 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs money. But if you want an extraordinary, like launch as a service, clipping as a service, data science as a service, very technical core, I don't think the game is just by taking capital from sleeping investor, giving a 20%, 10%, 5% equity or whatever. Because I can't imagine of any alpha superior founder giving that equity away just for money. I don't see that. Because if that person is alpha, he can get money from anywhere. He can get clients from anywhere. There is LinkedIn, media distribution, sales pipeline building is not a big deal anymore. It's easy. And again, I'm just clarifying. This disclaimer is only for the 1%, top 1% alphas. All the mid-tier people can keep on doing. Doesn't matter a lot.
Right. If someone has to start out today in terms of marketing, branding, planning,
As an agency.
as an agency, what is one advice that you would give them
So
and that they
let's
can take off you?
so let's build tiers. You need to have killer leadership team.
One is killer leadership.
There is no
Fine.
second thoughts on that.
Okay.
If you don't have killer leadership team in your full time, get people, give them equity, rev share on your board. There are agency owners who have reached out to me. They are like, I don't have a growth talent because I cannot give a 4 lakh per month thing, and they are also not willing to join with me. Sindhu, I want to give you equity and rev share. Can you please be on my sounding board?
Okay.
That's a great model to have.
First is leadership.
That is leadership. Second is, if you cannot close full-time leadership, do advisory equity, do sounding board building. That is the second one. Then the third one is building your own awareness around, are you going after the high tickets or are you going after the mid tickets? Mid ticket building is different than high ticket. High tickets you cannot close by cold at all. High tickets have to be through referral. You cannot just go to an event also and close a high ticket. So I close high ticket via either a VC because I have given some value to a VC. I might have taught at a session. So then I will double down on leadership coaching sessions. Then I will design a program. I will do only leadership coaching session, and then whatever converts. It's a different way of building. So have that awareness. What are you going after? Small ticket, mid ticket, high
Clarity.
ticket, clientele. And then accordingly make a plan. That is point number 3. Point number 4, branding of your own is extremely important. So have the awareness that you are branding your founder or you are branding your agency. Those are two different things. I have learned it the hard way. Unfortunately, agencies are as good as the founder. That is the fact. It will take you 1 year, 2 year for your agency to be bigger than you. It will take time. Like, again, David Ogilvy is a bad example, but let's say Shabang. Harshil, you knew later. Shabang, you knew first. That has outgrown Harshil. For me, 90% of my clients know BuzzLab as Sindhu.
Okay.
Rest of the client know BuzzLab of my partner, of my co-founder. So it has not outgrown me yet. My goal is how do I make
But do
it.
you want it to outgrow you?
I want it to outgrow, and everyone wants it to outgrow. Like no one starts an agency because they want to work more. Technically, you start an agency because you want people to work
Okay.
and take care of that. And it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. Every day when I wake up and when a client calls me, I have to take the decision that hey, you take care of it. And it's a small habits where you have to protect. Like all founders have this itch that hey, I have to be the protector of all the messes that I do, because I was at one point of time was a very solid craftsman. That my craftsmanship still comes up. I can solve it better. I can solve it better. You have to control that itch. You have to train the people and leave them forward. That's how it will become a legacy. Otherwise, it will not.
Got it.